Hello and welcome to another MCO market update here on silver. On the silver chart, we are currently witnessing a reaction to that Fibonacci support zone that we talked about in previous videos between $25.29 and $28.56. So I always try to teach, or I do teach. I'm not sure if it always comes across, but I always teach that it is important to understand what is the stable element on the chart, right? And these are typically larger degree support areas that have been tested a few times. I mean, I did shift this over, but we had a reaction here in December. We had a reaction here again in December, early January, and now we have a reaction again, and this is definitely a stable element on the chart. It's between $25.29 and $28.56, and this support zone, currently, as I said, it is holding, and it is the area to which a wave 4 should react. And if you followed previous videos, then you know that the correction here that started to unfold in October last year is seen as a wave 4. So the last dip that we had in April was seen as an extension of the wave 4. It's even possible that this wave 4 is still unfolding. So there are two wave counts I'm watching. I'm watching the yellow scenario and the orange scenario. Essentially, it's, you could say, the same scenario. It's just a different variation, okay? So both are just slightly different pathways within the same scenario. The idea, the thesis, that a third wave topped in October and that this is a fourth wave. The question is just, has it bottomed already or do we get another low? But even if we get another low, the support region is already defined and actually should hold. If this is a bullish scenario, then the price should hold above $25.29. Now, when we then look at the microstructures, I think it's clear now we can get another low. It wouldn't be a major problem. But there is definitely a potential that we've bottomed already. I mean, the price has formed what I consider a complete-looking ABC structure, with a C wave that bottomed on the 7th of April, at least in the orange count. That's one interpretation of the data. Now, it's data, Data can be interpreted in numerous ways. There is not only one answer, but what we can use the data for, and the interpretation is, well, to look for areas where reward is high and risk is low, and to understand whether we've already formed a 5-wave move up from the 7th of April low. If yes, then this is a setup, okay? A so-called classical Elliott wave 1-2 setup. Now, I can only identify 3 waves up. We could get another 4-5 pattern, then we have 5 waves, but that means we need to hold $30.70 and form one more high. So what we don't want is a break below $30.70 until all 5 waves are formed. So I need one more 4-5 pattern. Why is that? Because only with a 5-wave move up, I can call this move here a leading diagonal. And as the name already suggests, it's leading something. What could it be leading? It could be leading the next larger uptrend, the larger degree 5-wave move. So if we get 5 waves, then we can call that wave 1 in an even larger 5-wave move. It should be corrected in a wave 2. Basically what happened here in small should happen here in large. It should hold a higher low before we then go higher in a larger degree 3rd wave. And that's typically how the underlying order of these markets works. Now, the question is just, have we bottomed already? If we get 5 waves up, then we have a first level of confirmation. So I think next week will be very decisive. The $30.70 to $31.59 zone is the Fibonacci micro support zone for an internal 4th wave pullback in wave 1. However, if we get a break below $30.70 now without any higher high, well, it would be more likely the yellow scenario, in which a C wave to the downside would be next, and we could be targeting the $27 to potentially $25 area. So this is going to be important. I don't trust this because it's not an impulse. It's likely only a diagonal pattern. That's the update I can share with you on silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button. leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Yeah, if you're interested in, in the silver live chart, some additional updates on silver and gold, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. While silver isn't a regular part of it, it's more like an additional bonus. I do share our live chart there, so you can check it out. The link is in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.